Hello everybody and welcome back to another Nightreign live commentary. I am your host, DeathByThighsss, and I hope everyone's having a good day today. A little bit of a later video because I wanted to sleep in. I've been working a lot, so we gotta sleep in on the day off. I have split days off too, so this is the only one I have, and then I work some more. But we can enjoy the time we have by playing some Nightreign. Let's queue in for the Everdark Fissure in the Fog. This is not the first recording that I did for today. The last recording that I did, I just thought the commentary just was not good enough for a video, so I said, you know what, let's do it all over again. So here we are. John from Soft and John Onion. So here we go. Day 1. And this is my third attempt at CALIGO. The very first attempt that I did on this boss, we killed him immediately. He was bugged, and every time the boss flew into the air, they chunked a whole bunch of damage and then died. And then the last match that I just finished, right before this one on the failed recording, we blew up. We got exploded, frozen, like Subaru in ReZero. It was all kinds of bad, and I got to see just exactly how strong CALIGO is. So it's a pretty strong boss. That frostbite definitely is a pain. For some reason I thought we had a Wilbur, but it's actually a Kahit. I think I might upload like that weird CALIGO run over. He was bugged and he kind of blew up and died, like on TikTok or something, because that was certainly strange. Very free for like getting the clear and the relic unlock. I was like, man, you know, that's not exactly how the fight was supposed to go at all. So just the last run I was actually able to see on how strong CALIGO is, and man, that is rough. Let's get everybody up. In bone. I had a pretty good build on the last one too. I forgot what it's actually called. The Spirit Infant Head. I think it's something like that. That equipment that uses FP, and you put a whole bunch of like this fire, like this blue spirit fire particles on the ground, and it's like a dot. That one compounds with your damage very, very nicely, and I don't see a whole lot of people using it. Definitely should. It's nice. It's a very nice supplemental damage. Don't bother me. I'm looting here. Oh. I wanted to target the pumpkin head. End up targeting the little dude instead. That is a shield drop. But I don't want to drop my shield yet. That is a very rookie mistake for Elden Ring, and just dropping like your main weapon for the purple weapon that you've just found, but you don't have enough or like you don't have a high enough level to actually use that weapon. And if you ever try to use a shield that you didn't have a high enough level for, yeah, not fun. Buy a pouch real quick. Upgrade you, and we're off. I have a feeling my teammates did not watch my video because I think they skipped out on the small pouch. Don't skip out on the pouch, guys. Consumable slots are very nice to have. Heal everybody. John Onion. Flask restoration is always appreciated. I love getting that in the as a boss drop. Come on, eat the donut. Speaking of small finger food, yesterday I went to the mall and I just right before work, I forgot what the place is called, but they sold like these little donut, not donut, pretzel bites. I think they call them pretzel nuggets or something. So I had like these pretzel nuggets and they were covered in cinnamon, and man, that was so good. I hate that I kind of had to rush to eat them because I was shopping before work and I was starting to run out of time. So I had to like down all those tasty pretzels right before I had to start work. Let's see what we get. Eventual greatness. That is huge. That is so huge. If you don't know what eventual greatness is, it takes down like half of your health, half of your mana, and half of your stamina bar. And for the next, I think it's like 2 minutes or something, it'll lower it, but after that time limit is done, and then you'll get your stats back and more. So it's always good to take when you see the demon merchant hanging out in the wild. And it's usually recommended to not take it during the Libra boss fight when you do see that, although you definitely can, you just have to be careful. Sword of Night and Flame, Golden Halberd, Guardian of Poise. We'll get the Golden Halberd for now. Holy damage is not the best against the boss. I think he has like a 20% minus 20% damage for holy. But Sacred Scorpion Charm evens that out. Also, I see John Fromsoft attacking the demon merchant. He wants to fight Libra. I also appreciate the nice stone block here from the Guardian. I say Guardian, but I mean the Raider. Ow. Oh, it's gonna kill me. I just want that drop. Thank you. I just invuln here. I heard the eventual greatness is timed, but to my understanding it was you earn the extra health and whatnot after you clear the night. So a little bit of conflicting information. I'm pretty sure it's the latter, because I think it's been 2 minutes already. 2 minutes with no boost. What the hell? My flasks are so good. They're like full heals. They're like what do they call it in like Dark Souls 3? I think it's like Divine Blessing. Just a full heal. So good. So as we run to our destination, today is July. I said that on the last recording. It's not July anymore. It's August 7. So today is also the start of the Battlefield 6 open beta for the early access gamers. If you managed to pick up a code from watching a Twitch stream, congratulations, and I'll see you on the battlefield. I really hope that Battlefield 6 ends up being good. I know 2042 was supposed to be that good battlefield that kind of brings everyone back together, back onto the battlefield. But 2042 just did not do that, and it kind of just fell on its face too. It was quite a mess, that game. It gave people hope and really squandered it. They really screwed it up bad. So I want to remain hopeful for Battlefield 6, but I am tempering my expectations. Like for the case of 2042, I really enjoyed the beta. It was cool. Actually, slight lie. I didn't really enjoy it, so I'll take that back. I thought it was fun. I thought the beta was fun. I really disliked the UI. I thought the UI was like really big for some reason. Like unnecessarily big. And there was also no way to lower the size on the HUD. So you just had to deal with this giant ass like symbols and blocks and everything. Like the map was too big, or like the mini map was not mini at all. Like the health bar and everything was so blocky. So not the best viewing experience. Like I think for me personally, Battlefield 4 was the best Battlefield game to release. You might make the argument like maybe like Bad Company 2. Definitely the Bad Companies in terms of like campaign, but as far as multiplayer goes, I think Battlefield 4 was the pinnacle of Battlefield gaming. The game was beautiful. The Levolution was cool. And it ran amazing. Like I was able to get on my old computer build, like I was able to get like 100+ frames on Battlefield 4 versus like some other games where they're not, they don't look anywhere near like Battlefield in terms of like graphic fidelity, and they run horrible. So I think like Battlefield 4 was just like the best. Was the best Battlefield gaming that you can really ever find. And one game that honestly I was a little surprised that it died was BattleBit. If you don't know what BattleBit is, so think kind of like a Roblox, you know, like sort of like blocky, cartoony take on like the Battlefield genre. It got really popular, I think a couple of years ago. Which, damn, I remember when that game first came out and it was really popular. But it got really popularized with like TikTok due to it having like proximity chat, and proximity chat being kind of like this new thing. Well, it's not like super new, but no other sort of like Call of Duty, Battlefield type of game had, or at least to my knowledge, had proximity chat where you can just interact with not only your team but the enemies as well. It was really funny. Had some really cool interactions. One of my favorite things in that game was when people did like military RP and just like talking like they were actually soldiers on the battlefield, and when they die, they just like they scream. It's just silly. It's just silly people just playing a game together, and it was nice. It was wholesome. I think eventually, so what happened where people started getting more sweatier in the game. I believe that's what happened. People stopped doing the role play, stopped being silly, and it was just mainly just people trying to play and try to kill as many people as they possibly could. So it ended up being like, from what I seen in the video, like the game started pivoting into into less social, less teamwork, and more of like a solo performance sort of expectation with the players. So they were playing a bit more selfishly and just trying to go for big kills and whatnot, which is a damn shame. But I don't think it's purely the player base's fault on that one. I think it probably has something to do with the devs also. Like the way they balance things or something. I don't know. I'm not too knowledgeable on the subject. But I will say it was fun time, or like it was a fun time playing playing BattleBit. When it was new and just everyone was having a good time. And I feel like that's kind of like the case with many games, really, where right in the beginning it's kind of like the funnest thing ever, which is probably why people really enjoy playing like MMOs when they first come out, because there's just everything is unknown, just a huge sense of discovery before people kind of start figuring out the game, and then it kind of either improves the quality or it takes away from it heavily. Another game that I would say fits that sort of bill is Splitgate. I used to enjoy Splitgate. I used to play it with my buddy Angel, and it was a good time. You know, it's something not too super serious. It was relatively casual, kind of like where we just like hop on, or like when we used to hop on like Call of Duty back in the day, just right after school, just jump on the game and just start playing. We didn't have to like sweat our asses off. We just had a good time playing the game. And so Splitgate kind of had that sort of similar vibes. It wasn't too serious, but then, like, if you know about Splitgate, that game definitely turned out to be one of the more sweatiest games ever. Like super ultra mega sweat, and people were playing like they're like esports, but in like a normal public lobby. Wow, I think that attack just went right behind me. This dragon is beating our ass. Uh-oh. Under breath. No. Oh my god. That frostbite did like almost my entire health bar. Yeah, I think I need to vacate the the area. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever seen that. Where the frostbite just instantly kills you. Like this is like storm sickness. Holy moly. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. It's a shame like how games kind of evolve in a way where it's like where it grows in a way where it's not good or healthy for the game. Like it just goes into a direction, and I think, you know, people are to blame, but also the devs, the way they design the game, because they can see how the game goes too, and if they have a vision for the game, I'm pretty sure that they can alter the way people play so they can fit their vision. And of course that has its own problems with it. Where am I going? Yeah, that has its own problems, because sometimes the game just ends up getting ruined because the devs have this very weird view of the game, and then the game goes downhill from there. So it's just like this weird balance that needs to be struck with games. And some people honestly do really enjoy the sweat fest that is Splitgate. I don't, because I don't have the time to be really sweating it out in random lobbies like it's an esports game. Some people really love that shit, and I just don't. I never really was to take a game way too seriously. I think the last one where I did take the game decently seriously was when I was playing Rainbow Six Siege with my cousins, and we used to do ranked gameplay back in the day. And I was the IGL, and I would make all the strats. The IGL being the in-game leader, and so they kind of like make the shot calls. You know, if you need to rotate, what to do here, what to do there, or like for the next round, if you lose the round, like what strategies need to be employed for that. Like I got really into that shit, but really it got too time consuming, and it was just honestly energy draining. Oh my god, this dragon. And most of my time is being spent reviving John Onion because he hadn't touched the bonfire yet. I don't blame him. You know what, things happen. You are forgetful. I got the crit. Volta Grand Sex. I'll give this to the Kahit. Might be able to appreciate that a bit more than me. Or Or he can just ignore it. That's okay too. You know what? Maybe he didn't want it. Oh no, he saw it. He sees it. I don't know where we're going. Like even back then in Call of Duty, like I'm not the one to ever sweat it out. Like I'll go for some pretty high kill games, but never would I really call myself a sweat. Like I play the game and I turn on music and I just vibe. That's the way that I play. I've never been one to, like, you know, crank up my headphones and really like listen for all the footsteps and everything. I like my chilled gaming. Enough me ranting about or going on a tangent about games. About the sweaty games anyway. We can talk about this game. So I think it's going decently. I don't have a fire weapon, so hopefully I can get one with the boss, or if I can get like the commander standard, that would be really good too. Get a gold. Carrying Regal Scepter. That would be awesome if I was a mage. But the commander standard would be really good because it's just like, it doesn't have an element attached to it. It's just a physical weapon. Although I think maybe, this is a maybe, because I have the holy scorpion, the scorpion charm, which boosts my holy damage. I think the damage loss from hitting CALIGO with the holy weapon is less, or like completely negated, which I hope, because I don't want to do less damage against a boss that's already tanky. I'm gonna try to save my ult for the Night Lord. Let's see. So raise attack power by 8%. So with all the things, all the factors boosting my holy damage, I think it should at least make it so I just deal just normal damage against CALIGO. And that was a perfect amount to get me to level 14. I don't have many consumable items going in, which is not the most ideal I probably should have been shopping for like some more shrimps or some crabs, because damage mitigation is really important. I think it'll probably be even more so important on this fight because there's just so much frost damage going out. There is a particular point in the fight that I do want to use my ult, my invuln, and that is on the phase 3 transition. Because like that damage that he does when it goes into the phase 3, it hurts. Does so much damage. So I want to just be able to just invuln right through it. Much like how you would do things in like an MMO, just as a tank, invuln right through all the problems that you have. It's very nice that the Kahit has a fire weapon. Oh, and that's the underbreath. Nice. My uptime so far is not very good. Nice. I'm going to get a little bit greedy and not use my heal yet. Because I know how much my heal gives me. Like if I use it now, that's full health bar. That's underbreath again. Nice. Double nice. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Invuln. Unfortunately, the teammate was a little far. Whoa. Or if the commentary kind of devolved into just like owies, ouchies and owies. This is the second time that I'm fighting CALIGO properly. First time didn't count. Oh no. Oh nice. Broke his head armor. Oh my god. Get him. His under breath. Run. Oh. That safe spot on the rocks were sus. Let's get this guy up. Come on. Under breath again. Just again, sorry for the radio silence. This guy is mean, a mean boss. What is this? Oh, he's gonna do the flying thing. Alright, survive that onslaught. Oh no, not the under breath again. Oh, I missed the Kahit. Oh shit. Run! I don't know if I can close this out. Ooh, got everybody up. Come on, fight. Oh no. Jump. Smack. Nice. Smack him some more. We're almost there. We got him. Holy moly. I was just so focused in trying to get him. Oh, we had a winning race. We got him. Man, that was stressful. I was like holding my breath the entire time. But we got him. CALIGO EVERDARK cleared legitimately this time. And if you were holding your breath too, man, can we now breathe happily? And so, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this stressful episode of the Nightreign live commentary. Leave a like down below, or leave a like and comment down below. What kind of games are you looking forward to? And there's a lot of new games coming out. If you have beaten CALIGO EVERDARK yet, definitely one of the more funner ones. Like I think this one's like a tough but fun boss fight to go against. Very tricky, but once you get it, man, it feels good, man. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye.